Hey plant people! Welcome to Propagation 101. In this video, I'm going to show you how to propagate a pothos plant. This one that I have here in front of you is a variegated queen pothos. It's one of my favorites because of the variegated or patterned leaves. There are many types of pothos, but you can use this method that I'm going to show you in this video on any of them. I bought this pothos from the sill. She came with a few blemishes. Don't be afraid to take home a little planty that needs a little bit extra love. As long as she doesn't have any bugs on her, any signs of fungus, she has happy, healthy roots, then you're good to go. Take her home, and when she starts vining, then we can start the propagation. You're going to need a pair of clean scissors. Go ahead and sterilize them with some alcohol, or if you want, you can use a little bit of fire and burn the tips. Make sure it's nice and clean. Then go along the rim of the pot and just give it a good trim. My pothos at the moment doesn't need a whole lot of extra trimming. I'm just going to trim one vine to show you how to propagate. Here we have a vine. You can see all the leaves that are coming off of the main vine. We are just going to go ahead and snip of this node right here. That node is where all the new roots are going to shoot out of, so make sure you give it a little bit of breathing space on either side. Leave about 1 centimeter of space on either side of each node. So here I'm snapping right in the middle between the leaves, since the leaves are pretty close together anyway, so it'll end up being about 1 centimeter of space on either side of the node. Here's a closer look, and that's pretty much it. On to the next part. Here we have all of our cuttings. Go ahead and check one more time. Make sure that there's not too much space on either side of the node. About 1 centimeter is all you need. This makes it a little bit easier and less crowded to put all the stems inside a vase. This is my vase. I filled it with water. You can use rainwater, you can use tap water, you can use drinking water. Just make sure if you're using tap water to let it sit out overnight so you give the chlorine a chance to evaporate before you dunk your little babies in there. If you use rainwater, that would be actually the best. Gather all your leaves in a little bundle. Try to have all the nodes at the same level so that way when you add in water, you know that all of the nodes are submerged. Give it a little check. Spin the glass around if you need to. Make sure that all the nodes are submerged. If not, just go ahead and adjust it. I like to use vases that have a narrower opening so that it holds the leaves up. If you use a really wide vase, then all your leaves are just going to fall in, and that's no good. Every once in a while, you're going to want to top off. That should be every 3 or 4 days, depending on where you live and your climate there. Also, at the end of every week or so, you're going to want to dump out all the water and fill it up with new water, because your plants are actually using up oxygen inside the water. And once they use it all up, you don't want them to suffocate. So you're going to replace the stale water with some new water. Like and subscribe here and on IG for more plant tips.